I think what PFAN represents is an opportunity for stakeholders to come together to discuss how best to approach and the solutions that might be appropriate for the topic of cooling and energy efficiency in Asia. So what the forum allowed was for that group of people to come together to hear pitches from startups that are looking for funding, but that are trying to address gaps in the market. They're trying to address the need to implement solutions that are fundamental to the everyday life of people across Asia. And so, for example, the discussions or the pitches that were in and around the cold chain, or the pitch that was in and around cool buildings in India. These are both fundamentally important topics within this discussion of the cooling imperative, right, which comes out of the Kigali Cooling Efficiency Program. The bottom line is that in parts of sub-Saharan Africa, up to 53% of agricultural production, fishery production is spoiling. And that is just an enormous number, and it has a direct impact to that population and to the governance around those countries. In terms of building and cool buildings, when we look at India, the report that was done by the Kigali Cooling Efficiency Program back at the December of 2019, they talked about the number of cooling degree days in India pushing the turn of the century, which would be somewhere around 181 days. So in a warming world, the demand for cooling will grow exponentially. And it's important, and what the forum allowed was for people to come together and talk about how do we present and how do we solve these various problems, whether it's cold chain, sub-Saharan Africa, or including Asia, or whether it's cool buildings in India.